Hello everyone and welcome to my home and away news. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 7 Little Johnstons fans freak as Trent puts Leighton's life at risk. 7 Little Johnstons Season 15 teases the entire family adjusting to their new family member, Leighton Bolden. However, fans of the show recently called out Trent for putting his granddaughter in danger. So what happened with this situation, and what are fans saying about it? 7 Little Johnstons, TLC family adjusting to Leighton Bolden in Season 15 scenes. As longtime 7 Little Johnstons watchers remember, TLC shared baby Leighton Bolden's arrival at the end of Season 14 of the TLC program. This was a major cliffhanger in a lot of ways, because it teased filming more scenes with Leighton as part of a future season. Based on teasers for 7 Little Johnstons Season 15, the entire family adjusts to life with a new family member around. While Bryce Bolden and Liz Johnston adjust to being new parents, the rest of the family adjusts to having a baby around the house, and an average-sized baby at that. Trent Johnston puts baby Leighton in danger. With TLC teasing more of baby Leighton Bolden during the rest of the season, many 7 Little Johnstons fans recently called out Trent Johnston over what they saw as the new Bappa putting his young granddaughter in danger. So what happened, and what did viewers have to say? As much as Trent Johnston and Amber Johnston were excited about becoming grandparents for the first time with the arrival of Leighton, viewers also noticed the fact that Trent kissed baby Leighton when he had what appeared to be a cold sore on his lip. This is something that can be very dangerous, especially for young babies. As much as Trent was excited about his granddaughter, and as much as he wanted to show his love, the way that many people saw it, he was potentially exposing his young family member to unnecessary danger. 7 Little Johnstons fans slammed Trent Johnston for putting Leighton in danger. While kissing a young baby with a cold sore may seem on the surface like it might not be a big deal, there are major risks to consider when doing this. This could potentially open up the individual to infection and more. And recently, viewers went in on Trent Johnston for his careless behavior. Things have been heating up on 7 Little Johnstons, but it's not just the Georgia summer sun causing fans to sweat. In a shocking moment that aired during the latest episode, viewers were left stunned and outraged as family patriarch Trent Johnston made a decision that many saw as putting baby Leighton in unnecessary danger. The move has sparked heated discussions across social media, with hashtags like #ProtectLeighton and #TrentWethyHeck gaining traction fast. At the center of the storm, a seemingly innocent family outing gone horribly sideways. A day of fun turns into a panic moment. It all started when Trent suggested the family spend the day enjoying one of their favorite traditions, mud bogging with the ATVs. It's an annual Johnston rite of passage, and something Trent's always been enthusiastic about. The idea was to introduce little Leighton, daughter of Liz and Bryce, to the outdoorsy lifestyle the Johnstons embrace. But what was supposed to be a laid-back afternoon in the Georgia countryside took a nerve-wracking turn when Trent, grinning ear to ear, tossed Leighton into the front seat of an ATV, with no helmet, no shade, and no baby carrier in sight. "She's gotta learn sometime," Trent joked as he revved the engine, holding the baby on his lap with one hand while gripping the handlebars with the other. Amber could be seen off to the side, clearly alarmed, but unsure how to respond in the moment. Liz and Bryce, standing nearby, exchanged glances of worry. Dad," Liz began, her voice uncertain. "Maybe that's not such a great idea." But Trent waved them off, insisting it's just a quick spin around the clearing. She'll love it. Viewers blow up online. How could he be so careless? It didn't take long for outraged fans to take to social media. Are we really watching Trent drive an ATV with a BVI in his LAP? One viewer wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "That's not just dumb, it's downright dangerous." Another posted, "CPS better not be watching this episode, or we're gonna have a spin-off called 7 Little Court Dates." Reddit threads on the 7 Little Johnstons forum exploded with commentary. "I used to love Trent's goofy, rough around the edges dad energy," one fan admitted. "But this felt reckless. Leighton isn't a puppy." Others pointed out how ironic it was that Trent, who often comes across as the overly cautious dad when it comes to his adult kids' relationships, seemed to have zero concern for basic baby safety in that moment. Amber's reaction, mom mode, delayed? Curiously, Amber Johnston, known for being the family's queen of structure and rules, didn't immediately jump into action. While she was visibly tense during the moment, she didn't intervene until after Trent returned from the short ride. Once the ATV stopped and Trent proudly handed Leighton back over to Liz, Amber confronted him. "That was not okay," she said, her voice stern. "That could have ended very badly." Trent, now aware the mood had shifted, brushed it off. "I was holding onto her tight. She was fine." Amber shot back, "What if you'd hit a rock? What if you'd swerved wrong?" The tension simmered beneath the surface for the rest of the episode, and while the family moved on from the incident, fans haven't. Liz and Bryce, torn between respect and fear. As the new parents, Liz and Bryce were caught in an incredibly awkward spot. On camera, Liz was clearly rattled by the situation, but hesitant to confront her father too directly. "Growing up, we always did crazy stuff," Liz confessed in a solo interview later. "But now that I'm a mom, it's different. Leighton's my whole world." Bryce added, "I didn't want to step on Trent's toes, but yeah, I wasn't okay with that ride. I wanted to say something stronger." Fans have applauded Liz and Bryce for their restraint, but have also encouraged them to be more assertive when it comes to their daughter's safety. "You're the parents now," one commenter wrote on Instagram. "Trent needs to respect that." TLC responds to the backlash. As the criticism continued to build online, TLC released a short statement acknowledging the controversy. "Safety is always a top priority in production. The ATV scene was closely monitored and took place at low speed in a controlled environment. However, we recognize the concerns raised by viewers and appreciate the feedback." Still, many fans aren't satisfied. "Controlled environment or not," one viewer replied, "this sends the wrong message to people watching, especially young parents." Another added, "You wouldn't film a baby in the front seat of a moving car." Why is this okay? Trent doubles down, then walks it back. In a surprising move, Trent briefly addressed the backlash in an Instagram story posted the day after the episode aired. "Y'all really think I'd do something to hurt my granddaughter? Please," he said, rolling his eyes. "I've been riding these things longer than some of y'all been alive." But after more criticism poured in, he deleted the post and replaced it with a more measured one. "Parenting and grandparenting aren't always perfect," the caption read. "We live and learn. Thanks for holding us accountable. #Team Leighton." Where does the family go from here? The incident has prompted deeper questions among fans about the Johnston family dynamics, especially how much trust Trent still expects from his adult children, even when they're stepping into their own roles as parents. Many fans are calling for an upcoming episode to focus on a family sit-down conversation about boundaries, safety, and respect for Liz and Bryce's parenting choices. TLC, we need a reunion or a family roundtable on this ASAP, one viewer posted. "Let's get everyone on the same page before Trent straps Leighton into a lawnmower next." Final thoughts, a wake-up call. Whether it was a major lapse in judgment or just a poorly edited scene, one thing is clear. Fans are not letting this go lightly. While Seven Little Johnstons has always mixed heartwarming moments with quirky chaos, this was a reminder that even reality TV needs real-life responsibility, especially when little lives are involved. As the dust settles, many are hoping Trent uses this as a moment for growth rather than defensiveness. Because if there's one thing Seven Little Johnstons fans love more than drama, it's watching a family come together, own their mistakes, and put love and safety first.